Hello. I wanted a place where I can talk about movies and comics. These are things that I'm really passionate about, and I wanted to express that. So I decided to talk about all the media I consumed in June. Starting off the month, I watched About Time. I have watched this before, but I gotta say, I appreciated it so much more this time. The film really has so much heart behind it. The themes about family and the importance of connecting with others really spoke to me, and that one scene on the beach left me in tears. Now, I only watched the show recently, and I wasn't watching it since the beginning, but I really liked the show. I thought the more it went on, the better it got, with the last few episodes being great. Now, I did go see this in cinemas, and it didn't smell as bad as I thought it would, but episode 8 was amazing, with the last 5 minutes probably being my favourite part of the entire series. I thought the final episode was good, but definitely needed some more time. I felt by the time I realised it was actually ending, there was like 5 minutes left. I enjoyed everything with Jax, but I felt the plot slowed down too much for my liking. I've actually never seen this before, but I thought it was pretty good. Normally, I'm not a huge Will Ferrell fan, but I thought this was decently funny. My favourite character was probably Steve Carell, but I do like Steve Carell, and that could be bias. I'm so happy I get to talk about this film. I love Batman, and I love this movie. I watched it with my partner, as she has never seen it, and she's a big Robert Pattinson fan. The way Gotham is portrayed in this film probably is my favourite live-action portrayal of the city, with the Tim Burton movies being a close second. The way this movie really focuses on the detective side of the character, it just is amazing. This film is stunning, with some of my favourite shots in any superhero movie. My only criticism is that the film is too dark. I could never watch this during the day. I love this movie, and I'll probably watch it again before the second one comes out. Now, going into this film, I'd heard very mixed things, but after watching it, it's really good. There's some goofy looking CGI at times, but I felt it was never bad enough where it took me out of it. The last 30 minutes are amazing. Definitely my favourite part of the film. Now, I'm a huge Toy Story fan. I love the first 3. 4, it was okay. Didn't do anything bad, but it also didn't justify its existence. Toy Story 5 is good. Definitely has a story that is worth telling, but I thought the first half kind of lacked that heart. I don't know exactly what I would say to describe it, but something was missing. As soon as Jesse's story gets moving, that's when the movie gets a lot better. I thought the second half of the film was great. It had a lot of what I enjoy in a Toy Story film. On a side note, I really did enjoy the side plot with all the Buzz Lightyears. It was really a different tone from the main story, with stunning visuals. I love how it tied into the main story at the end as well. I don't have too much to say here. The music, the acting, and the visuals were all top tier. Interstellar is a masterpiece. What a classic. I grew up watching this film, and it's been a few years since I've seen it, but it's pretty much a perfect Disney movie. It's engaging the whole way through, the songs are all great, and the Hans Zimmer score is genuinely amazing. One of my favourite movie scores for sure. I had like zero expectations going into this, and the first 15 minutes had me very confused what I was watching. They pretty much tell you this guy's life story up until this point. It's dark, it's gross, but it does give you a good idea what kind of guy this is. This film is a pretty realistic depiction of a serial killer. It's awkward and embarrassing. This guy sucks at killing. So much so that it kind of took me out of the film. I found myself laughing at some scenes I don't think were meant to be funny. Overall, it's got good qualities, more than bad, but I find I couldn't get into it as much as I would have liked to. This was definitely my most anticipated film coming out this month. I loved Superman last year. It really got me into reading comics. I've since read the Woman of Tomorrow comic and thought it was amazing. Kara was such an interesting character, and the way they tell her story was very unique. After watching the film, I liked it. It's got its issues, but it's a really fun watch. Kara is so much fun on screen. I really liked her character, though I thought the comic told her story in such a better way. Every scene on Krypton was really good. Seeing where Clark and Kara come from was great, as we didn't see too much of that in Superman. Lobo was so much fun to watch. You can really tell Jason Momoa loved playing this character, but I feel like he wasn't used enough in the film. He's kind of there for the sake of being there. All the action and fight scenes were great though. I didn't have any issues there. My main issues with the film were the lack of a score and the overuse of licensed music, and the changes from the comic. The Kryptonite Sun part was amazing, giving Ruthie a chance to show her worth. I feel like she just didn't get used as much in the film, and I would have rathered maybe that being developed more. People really don't like this online. I understand it's not a perfect film, but I feel like it's the same quality as like an average Marvel film. I'm really excited for the future of the DCU, with Clayface and Lanterns coming out soon. They both look awesome. This one is funny. I think it's a little underrated, but I do feel like some of the old charm is lost. The Silence of the Lambs stunt is hilarious though, definitely my favourite part of the film. Superman. This is my 4th time watching it now, and wow, it's still peak. David Cohen Sweat is Superman. Every time he's on screen, it's like I'm 8 years old, and I'm watching my favourite superhero movie. This movie spreads so much positivity with its message. It's so funny too. Guy Gardner is one of the funniest superhero characters I've ever seen. That one back and forth scene with Lois is the funniest scene in the movie. The action in this film can look somewhat off in certain shots, but overall I thought most of the fight scenes were super engaging. Lex Luthor was also the perfect villain for this movie. He's so petty and I love it. I'm really excited to see what they do with him in Men of Tomorrow. I have so much more I could say on Superman, but yeah, that's it for now. Every time I've read or watched something with Nightwing in it, I always think to myself how I want to read more into the character. So I bought the 3 A Night in Bloodhaven compendiums, and I finished the first one. And well, I love Nightwing. He's so cool. He's not just Batman 2.0, he really feels different. A big part as to why this works for me is that I love Bloodhaven. It is somehow more corrupt and dangerous than Gotham, and they send Big Dick Grayson there. He can't get help from the police, as they are just as corrupt as the criminals, and I really found that compelling because it puts an interesting spin on the superhero work. The art is beautiful. I'm a big fan of the thicker lines, and I love when the art gets to go crazy. My favourite part of the comics so far is either the blockbuster stuff or the part with the earthquake in Gotham. I do also like all the time dedicated to Grayson's personal life. Seeing him managing 2 lives and navigating dating women and fighting criminals was really engaging. I'm excited to see how the other 2 compendiums compare, and I'll probably talk about them next month. This is probably the most popular comic book in general right now, with a new TV show just announced. And yeah, I get it. The new takes on all the characters are all interesting, especially Bruce, the Joker, Bane, and Mr. Freeze. I thought the Bane part in particular was amazing. Everything in Arkham, and Bruce being in prison there, was super engaging. I won't say too much as it is ongoing, and I'll definitely have more to say as more issues come out, but so far, I'm loving it. I hear everyone talking about Absolute Batman, but I definitely don't hear as much on Superman. In my opinion, it's better, a lot better. The writing is so good. Kal-El's backstory is so tragic, and seeing what happens with the Kents is really sad. The end of Volume 2 literally brought tears to my eyes. It was so beautiful. The art is also stunning, with the fight scenes being more engaging than what I thought Absolute Batman was doing. I'm really excited to see what happens with this run, and I'll definitely keep reading. I haven't read Absolute Wonder Woman yet, or any of the others, but I have a few, and I'm definitely going to read them soon. Holy shit, what a masterpiece. I've heard lots of great stuff, but after finishing it, I can't believe how good it is. The characters are all so memorable, and have become some of my favourite characters in fiction, including Zuko and Aang. The action is also super engaging, helped by stunning animation. Seeing all the element bending brought to life in such creative ways was super interesting. As the main group got stronger, it never got old seeing them learn new tricks and techniques. The ending of the show was also perfect. Everything I could have wanted, with such amazing payoffs. They locked in so hard for those last 2 parts of the final episode. The final 2 big fights were easily the best fights of the series. It's so refreshing finishing a show and being more than satisfied with how it ends. I'll definitely rewatch this at some point. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll have the motivation to do this again next month, but we'll see how we go. See ya.